Well, I graduated Laguna Beach High in '83, and then I went to San Diego State. I was a business major with an art minor. I wasn't sure. I didn't know that I wanted to be a ceramic artist, in college. I wasn't sure. I just was, I enjoyed the ceramic classes. The scholarships kept me going through college, so I took ceramics every semester. And, my marketing major helped me with my business. Well, I've got a very reasonable price point because I can spin a pot on the wheel really, really fast. So I keep the prices affordable. So when the recession hit about five or 6 years ago now, it did affect my business slightly, not nearly as much as the high-end artists. Some of the glass blowers that have pieces that are over $1,000 definitely saw a huge drop off in their sales.
Right.
But with me, it's very affordable. So the larger, expensive pots did start to sell a little bit slower, but it didn't affect me as dramatically as most of the other artists here in town and everywhere. Being a self-employed artist is learning how to manage the shows that you do in order to make a living, to survive.
Exactly.
To do enough shows and go out and market it, whether it's galleries or art shows. Sometimes I'll do corporate events, but it's definitely challenging because you can be relying on an art show out in Palm Desert and go out there and there can be 50-mile-an-hour winds. I've had an entire display blow over once. Really? Where other artists were losing their displays. You can also have extreme heat and extreme rain. Most of the shows that I do, like 90% are outdoor shows.
Okay.
And so you are relying on, you have to have the weather cooperating, you have to have the crowd at the event. Some art shows advertise more than others, and so it's definitely challenging, especially when I first started, how to make your business succeed.
Right.
And that's how I got introduced to the sawdust, through my dad.
Okay.
Probably wouldn't be an artist today if it wasn't for my dad getting me to do the sawdust, and realizing that I can sell my wares, my works, and from there it just the sawdust is only 8 weeks out of the year though, so you really have to figure out other venues to do to pay the bills the rest of the year. Yeah, I am. There's a lot of nice things about being your own boss. If you have a successful show, you can take a surf trip or go on a fishing trip. And, it's not a 9-to-5 job. And,
For letting me interview you. I had a good time.
All right, Spencer, it's my pleasure.
All right.